You are friendly.
Yeah. To a
Is
degree.
that how you be like that?
To a degree.
To a degree.
To a degree.
Yeah.
He ain't finna just respond to anything.
Nah, for
He ain't
sure.
soft.
To a
He ain't
degree.
soft.
I had
But if
to
you
figure
don't
that. Yeah, to a
You
degree.
must have felt my vibe.
He'll be
Like,
trying.
okay.
No, we joking.
For
Like,
sure,
right.
for sure.
Yes, Sirski, man. We are back for another edition of Infinite Vibes.
Yes.
I'm Moran, the man, the richest lady in Atlanta, Georgia. DJ B-Lex is
You
with
know what I'm
me.
saying? I got a little money, but you know, a lot of
Nah.
my money come making money with you though. I make money with you.
We make money together,
You know
but
what
my
I'm saying?
sis got her own CBD store. You know what I'm saying? I know you literally just came here from counting money. I know your hand tied.
It was itching. It was. Does that mean they say if it's itching, you finna get some money?
That's what Future said.
Yes, I think so. And we got a special guest right now.
Very
so
special, man.
I think he also about to get some money as well too.
Man, shoot. This is somebody that we all been tapped in with for a while. And we're just happy that
part.
he's finally here with us, man. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to our listeners, King?
My name is Seddy Hendrinx. How y'all doing?
Thank you for blessing us today.
Thank y'all for having me here.
Yes.
Absolutely, man. We blessed. We highly favored, man. On a scale from 1 to 10, how you feeling, man?
Blessed and highly favored. I can't complain. I'm above the dirt. I'm here. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? God waking his moves, and I'm just here.
That's what's up.
Absolutely, man. So, Seddy Hendrinx, you're not a stranger when it comes to like being on the scene, having music, having records. How does it feel for you to be here? Because we know that you've been chasing this for a good little minute.
Yeah, it felt good to finally be here in this moment. I'm still grinding, working at the space and the place I really want to be at. But it feels good to look back at where I came from and where I'm at now. So it feels real good, actually.
That's a blessing.
Yeah, everything's a blessing. Everything's an opportunity, a stepping stone, just making it happen.
That part.
Yeah.
What are some lessons I feel like that you've been learning in the past week? Like that you feel like, cause you seem, cause I have been following you for a minute. You seem very in tune with yourself.
Yeah.
Would you
very.
consider yourself like somebody that's in tune
Very
and you
much.
kind of know yourself? So what are some things that you kind of been observing that you feel like you can get better on and learn?
My patience. My patience. And you said, it's crazy you said the last week. So this last week, I wrote down what I need to work on.
Let's get to it.
Ooh, I
Let
love
me say this
it.
and make sure I remember.
Okay.
Patience, my reaction to my emotional reaction to things. Patience, emotional reaction. And I don't want to seem, some people say I'm very blunt and that made me come out something disrespectful. So just working on how I say things to people.
I can relate
You
to
know
that.
what I'm
I've
saying?
definitely been told that.
Yeah, so.
You a Virgo?
No, I'm Aquarius.
You Aquarius? Okay, because my brother's a Virgo.
I'm Aquarius.
And I was raised by a Virgo man, so I'm like, I know how it can come off like, what did you say?
Nah, just straight up and down. Like my yes is my yes, my no is my nose. But
That's
I gotta learn how to like decipher that, funnel that a little bit more smoother.
That's fair.
Where did the need to, work on that come from? Like, did you have experiences of people just sending you down saying you should work on these things, or?
Facts. Old managers, label partners, all stuff like that. You feel me? It really made me evaluate what do I need to fix about myself, because everything ain't everybody's fault. I'm able to look in the mirror and realize, like, all right, what did I do wrong? Where I need to fix and how I need to do it. You know, so it really just came from self-evaluating. Like you said earlier, I'm really in tune with myself, and I feel like everybody should be more in tune with themselves, so it'll help you project out better when you step outside these walls. You know.
Yeah.
So it's really just me locking in on myself.
That's important. I feel like in this industry, you can kind of lose yourself if you don't.
Mm-hmm.
We done seen it time and time. People who really don't know themselves, they get so much success, and it's like they don't know who they are.
Mm-hmm.
And then once that success dwindle down, it's like, who are you? Is it safe to say that you even know you're still climbing, you're on your way up? You feel like that would never be you because who you are as a person? Like if you reach so much success, you still gonna be that same person that's kind of grounded and humble?
Oh yeah, I'm forever be grounded and humble, because I'm going through success now. It's just a different level of it. So like you said, once you reach a higher pinnacle of it, I'm still forever gonna be able to be grounded. There's plenty of artists who've done it.
Right.
There's plenty artists who've reached a higher pinnacle and still know how to keep themselves grounded. They go through what they go through because it's flesh, and they may have their mistakes. We still human, but I'm gonna forever be grounded, forever gonna be humble. I would never say never. That's another thing I learned to stop doing. I ain't gonna never say never. Cause you never know. You don't know how it's gonna happen or how it's gonna turn out or how it's gonna play out. So just I'm forever gonna be grounded, forever gonna be humble. But I never let that humbleness get me in a position to where like I'm getting ran over or played with. or disrespected or used or any of that.
There's a thing
So,
of being too humble,
yeah.
like where you don't know your worth.
Yeah,
you know?
I'd rather be a humble beast. Herb said it the best. Like, I'm a humble beast for sure.
Yeah,
Respect.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, because you know it sounds like you really took the time to like kill your own ego.
Facts. I do it all the time, as much as I can, man. Because I'd rather me do it than somebody else do it.
Right.
Because somebody else do it, ain't no telling what's gonna come from that. Or out of that, like, work on yourself every day in the mirror, and that'll help you be a better person in this world. Let's go back to what I just said. If everybody can look in the mirror and work on themselves every day, then we'll wake up and the whole world will be different because we're all in tune with ourselves and trying to get the best out of ourselves. You know.
Okay, that's fair.
Absolutely.
Can
man.
you kind of break down like getting back into just your humble beginnings, like your background? So like, what was it like your upbringing? I know you from Florida, Jacksonville.
Yeah, Duval 904.
So what was it like for you?
My upbringing was it was a different type of childhood. You know what I'm saying? Ups and downs, having money and then not having money. Just really, bro, just going through life trying to be accepted in Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? Just the normal things you go through as a teenager, as a child, all that growing up. And, you know, I come from a time where you really had to go outside to play. Like, you really had to, like, be outside, like, for real. And there ain't really no other way to say it. So, it's, you know what I'm saying? Jacksonville really helped cope my sound, and my whole upbringing was just hard body. You know what I'm saying? And, like, it just is what it is. Like, my mama was hard body. I wasn't raised with my father until my uncle stepped in the picture, which is who I'm signed to now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, everything was hard body. Get it how you live. You know what I'm saying? Make the best out of everything. Take it for what it is, and we're going to keep God first. That's how my upbringing was, especially in Jacksonville. Yeah. That's why I am so humble and rooted, because I always know my city looking at me like, you feel me?
Yeah, because even with that, because, you know, sonically, like, yes, you got the Florida swag all day.
Yeah, the
right?
swag Florida. But sonically, I don't sound like I'm from Florida.
You don't sound like
no,
I ain't gonna say you don't sound like you from Florida, but you definitely don't sound like you from Jacksonville.
Oh,
I'll say
facts,
that.
facts,
You definitely
facts.
like, especially with the Reputation and
Yeah.
other artists that's the pop.
Yeah.
So was that hard for you trying to break through, seeing how
Nope.
you know you got because you got some of these artists chill, you know, you're like yourself, you chill, you get to it, but some of these reckless street.
Man, I'm a whole convicted felon, bro.
Okay.
I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, like Duval County, 904 for real. Like the real city, not the outskirts, not Orange Park, not none of that. Like the real deal.
So when you going to the
So,
football
like,
games?
Yeah, for sure. I'm at the football games live, going crazy. But like I chose to like not to speak on the shoot 'em up, rah op dissing. It's literally 50, 60 of y'all doing that in the city. Why in the my fault? Excuse
You
me.
can cuss, it's cool.
I've been working on my vernacular, trying to not cuss. So why would I not take the other route, knowing I could easily talk about that. I could have easily spoke on plenty of things that would have either had me indicted, messed up, or had everybody looking like, what's going on? But I said, nah, I'm gonna speak on the other pain I go through with these women, with the streets, with the pain, with being broke, with getting it, with grinding. I'm gonna speak on a little bit more things that's more relatable than just pulling up and dropping a nigga off. You feel me? Or, you know what I'm saying? What kind of gun I got? How many clips is holding? Or what's the name of this gun? It's new. What switch on it? Like, that's not finna last forever. It's only so many boosters. It's only so many ESTGs. It's only so many of them. It's like it ain't gonna last. And I come from that. I love the people who represent that. Like I grew up around that. That's what it is. But I'd rather go this way, where it ain't too many over here doing that, and ain't too many over here even living like that. But I'm actually living like that and can do this other type of music. Why not?
Set an example.
That's right.
Why not? And then when you see me outside the booth and you catch me in real life, you know what's up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like the best of both worlds to me.
That's what separates you, is the fact that you created your own lane.
Yeah.
And it worked for you.
Facts.
Like, I feel like if you would have done it any other way, it probably still would have worked, but it wouldn't be authentic.
It wouldn't have separated me for real. In this game, this world is full of gimmicks, lies. I would have had to keep up so many gimmicks. So many people careers are literally off of gimmicks and off of beef and off of, like, you didn't blow up off your sound. You did not blow up off you literally being able to get what you blew up off of drama. Yeah. And a lot of these rappers know that. Y'all know y'all can't step in no booth with me or any of these other rappers who actually know how to rap and sing.
Right.
You know?
And you got to keep that image. You know, when you
like
do
you gotta
something,
keep feeding the drama. By the time you turn around and want to become holier than thou, everybody looking at you like, oh, he pie, he done switch, he done turn soft. Versus looking at somebody who did it the other way and he switches his route or she switches her route, because women going crazy in this too right now. Right. And they switch their route and they realize, oh no, he or she grew. They
Yeah.
matured. They got older. They realized like it ain't gonna be that. It's gonna be a whole bunch of drama around that. So
I have to ask you because I do know you spoke on you not having that relationship with your father. Like,
Yeah.
where is your current standing now? Because this is your father's uncle.
my uncle is who I call my father.
I mean, your father brother.
Yeah.
Is that his brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So how did that happen? The relationship.
Just hey man, like
Is he alive? First
yeah,
off?
both
okay.
of them alive, but average black American dad story. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pop wasn't a nigga life. He was chasing money, doing whatever he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? My mama had to hold it down. Mama had to be my man daddy. When my uncle stepped into the picture, this is a person that I consider like a father because he did more than just uncle stuff. Like he just did more.
Yeah.
He put up for the lawyer. He was there throughout the street shit. I mean, excuse my language, but he was just there, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, this my father.
That part.
And you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry whatever relationship I messed up, but hey man, it is
You
what it
didn't mess
is.
up, bro.
Like I didn't do
It
nothing
wasn't
wrong.
on you. You
Yeah.
didn't ask
what
me.
it
You
is.
didn't get
Exactly.
asked me here.
It
So
is what it is. It is
I
what
always
it
say that, like, if you didn't have that relationship, how would you respond now if he wanted to come back? Like, I want to restart.
Oh, I had to
my
answer that part. Yeah,
Okay.
he's reached out. We talk group chats. Auntie Women be keeping us in contact. My brother Gary Andre, the whole Moors, like all us. But I'm a rock with them how I rock with them when I'm ready. It's
Right.
just is when I read like I'm gonna forever respect you because you brought me into this world. I ain't gonna never, you know what I'm saying, go that far with disrespecting you. But I'm gonna get this right on my time. And I know everybody like, oh, you ain't got time. Like that's why I do tell them I love you. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you, but
Right.
when I'm ready, I'm ready.
It got to be on your
It
time.
gotta be. It just is what it is. And I ain't gonna throw you to the wolves like you did me. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
It'd be like that.
Yeah,
It
'cause
be
why
like that,
fake
that's
the
all.
funk? Why fake the funk and then still hold resentment?
Not finna do that.
You know
I'd
what I'm
rather
saying?
come to you when I'm ready. Like you know what? We ain't even gotta chop. I don't even care, bro. Like I'm 27 years old. Man. I don't care about that, bro.
Right.
We Gucci. We thugging. Let's go and smoke one, chop it up, sip one. We good, man. I ain't even tripping.
That's fair. I mean, that's real.
Mature city.
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
So I gotta ask
Well
you, man.
said.
I really want to ask you about your sound, though, man. Because one thing I did notice is like everybody been going crazy with the samples, right? But you were one of the first people to go crazy with that SWV.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm
You
so
were one
glad
of
you
the
said
first
it because
people.
I ain't got to say it. Y'all see they said
Yep.
it. So I ain't even.
Yep.
I'd rather let y'all speak on it. Yeah, man. It feel good knowing just peeping back like, dang, like I really started a whole. I'm one of the people who started a whole wave
Right.
when it comes to sampling music. And mostly all the samples I've ever done, I get cleared. You know what I'm saying? Or I get somebody to remake them and still get them cleared. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, it feel good. I look back and be like, damn, I really started a lot of this, and I'm a jit. Like, I've been doing this only 7 years. Y'all been doing this 10, 15,
Right.
since y'all was jits been wanting to be rappers. So it's, it feel good. It
Nah,
feel
that's
real
classic.
good, man.
That was one of the first songs that one of my good friends put me onto that song, and that's
Yeah.
when I was like, he hard.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I think it was after like Roots. 2.
Roots 2, yeah.
Yeah, Roots 2 project you put out.
Yeah, it actually got released then because the producer is signed to Florida Boy. Well, he was signed to Florida Boy. Shout out Hype Williams. And I came in the game with that. Like I came in the game owning my publishing. I made that part of my deal. Like I want to own my publishing. The producer who did Low Key, he signed to Florida Boy. So I come in the game with publishing. You come in with the hit. You come in with the producer signed to you. So it's like, you feel me? Like I had a plan, but you know how that go.
I mean, how does it? So
Industry shit.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because okay. So you brought up the fact that you're signed to your uncle,
Yeah, Florida Boy.
Florida Boy, right? So are you still signed? So you just signed to that one person?
I'm only signed to Florida Boy. And I'm independent now.
But there's you co-owner of the.
Yeah, I'm
Florida
co-owner
Boy.
of Florida Boy. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So what's it like
Like
for
some
you?
father son.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So with everything that you've been through, what's it like for you to like really be a part of ownership of a label?
It feel good, man. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. My pops handle 90% of what goes
You do
on
the
in
business,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
business.
but not that too. But that 10% that I uphold, he'll literally say like, if I don't do that 10%, that 90 damn near just sitting there, like just there.
Right.
You feel me? So like I hold my own. I put up with it, and going from that to having to be like step up and be in this for real. It's hard. It's an everyday stress. Jordan know. They know like
Shout out
they.
Jordan.
feel me?
I know,
So,
right?
man, shout out to the Queens,
team.
the team. They part of Florida Boy. So it's a brick by brick everyday process. You know what I'm saying? It's just Shout out to old boy, Brick by Brick, man. You know what I'm
Brick by
saying?
brick.
For sure.
Mandatory.
I've been trying to get you on here for a long time.
And that's
This
how-
is facts.
I'm gonna be real. I've been hearing so much about, hey, bro, man, I've been trying to get you to do this. I'm so glad I say, well, who y'all hitting up? Well, how this was?
I think I went through initially, which we just now talked about that. Me and
Yeah.
Jordan, we talked about how she reached out, but it wasn't directly to me. But I actually reached out to an A&R, a part of Generation Now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's how I don't know his name exactly,
It's
but
all good.
yeah,
They didn't get back to me though, right?
it didn't give
okay.
it. Yeah,
Well, it wasn't Seddy. It wasn't.
It wasn't
It
you. It wasn't
you.
Seddy at all.
Yeah.
Because Seddy responds in his
Yeah,
DM.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I know it wasn't said.
So for
but
people that be like, inquiring, you are friendly.
yeah, to a
Is
degree.
that how you be like that?
To a degree.
To a degree.
To a degree.
Yeah.
He ain't finna just respond to anything.
Nah, for
He ain't
sure.
soft.
To a
He ain't
degree.
soft.
I had
But if
to
you
say
don't know-
that. Yeah, to a
You
degree.
must have felt my vibe.
He'll be
Like,
trying. No, we joking.
For
Like,
sure,
right.
for sure.
Yeah.
look, I ain't coming here crazy. I'm just like, hey,
nah,
we
we
trying
know,
to get
we
you out
know.
the store.
Nah, I've been trying to I've been hearing a lot of that, man. But we on it now. It's fits now. A lot of events I've been booked and busy, and it feels good. You know what I'm saying? Just grinding, working,
That's a blessing.
making this happen, man. Making it happen.
What's the biggest lesson Seddy Hendrinx has learned up to this point?
Nigga, go with your gut, and stop saying it and not doing it. Like, go with your gut. Like, if I would have went with my gut, I wouldn't have became a convicted felon that night. Like, for real. Like, if I would have followed my first mind and went with my gut, man, it's just like, bro, everybody don't love you like your people are. Like, no, you not gonna be good in everybody's eyes as much as you try to be. Like, I try to be the perfect motherfucker in everybody's eyes.
Right.
So a nigga can't throw no smut on my name,
Right.
no way, shape, or form. But then that shit end up just you doing too much. That's the biggest lesson I learned, man. Just man, fuck you. Excuse my language, but like I love you, but fuck you. Like I'm not finna keep trying to be this perfect person for everybody. So no people gonna say people gonna lie. They gonna lie. Damn, they gonna lie. Oh my gosh, they gonna lie. But ain't nothing I can do about that.
I
That's
feel
what it
you on
is.
that.
I ain't
'Cause for
stressing about
me,
nothing I can't change.
I feel like I'm learning now to accept what I can't I
Yeah,
can't control
like,
what other
whatever
people
it
do,
is what it is,
but we
bro.
can control
For
ourselves.
sure, for sure.
So that definitely that's a bar.
Mandatory.
Yeah.
I'm putting that in the song.
Big
Man,
boy.
oh yeah, say less. Just invite us to the studio.
Say the word. Say the word. I got a studio
tonight.
tonight at 8, from 8 to 3.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I pull up.
Wow,
That's an
okay.
invite. You know what I'm saying? Might have to bring this reference now.
Right. We might have to bring that remix over
Say
there.
no more. Say no more.
Might have to. But nah,
that's
man. So like, you in this new space, new energy. You know, what is the overall goal for Seddy Hendrinx up until this point?
To look back at these interviews I've been doing, including this one, and be like, man, you ain't quit. You did it. To myself, to be able to look in the mirror and finally be like, I'm proud. I'm proud of myself now. I'm working at being this person that I see. So if you're like, bro, you did it. You doing it. I keep it going. Just like you did it, bro. You stuck to your word. You feel me? It all worked out how you wanted it to work out.
Yeah.
Look at back at these interviews and I'll be able to say that. In my house, big as fuck. Just sitting back looking at me like, damn, I did that shit.
It's gonna happen.
Nah, for sure. Mandatory. Ain't got no choice.
And I gotta ask
It's
you,
already written.
because now that you're independent, what are you gonna do differently? You know, the fact that compared to what they didn't do or what you went through, your experience, like what will you do differently?
Shit.
I Clay Davis.
It can be like
I've had to,
Just
the
whatever
only
you
difference is to be real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just finna drop when I want.
I love that.
Ain't no more dropping once here. I'm not finna act like they didn't, like, I just did not get the correct push. I don't want to say the reasons on why. I don't want to say, and everything, everybody know, well, when you say push, that comes a lot, man. We've been doing this label for a long time. What you mean when you say push? I don't even want to get into that.
Yep.
Just know I'm finna drop more. The only thing I would say that I'm gonna do different is I'm dropping way more. Ain't no more once a year. There is no more me dropping once and then falling back and letting everybody drop 10, 15, 20 times. And I'm just sitting back thinking in that generation that once the drop is gonna work. It's not. Like, you gotta drop. I have to drop. So
you still building your core fan base as well too. So when they do, I think the fans today, they so greedy. They want that drop every month.
Every
like
month.
what you doing? Like release the music.
For sure,
Stop
for sure.
playing.
We trying to hear this. And you ain't even gotta do it on the level of other rappers to where it gets looked upon like, all right, bro, come on now. Now you act like, pace this shit. Have a balance with it. Just pace it.
Yeah.
Like, it's 3 to 4 quarters in the music industry, right?
Yeah, four
Four?
quarters.
Why the hell niggas ain't just drop once in a quarter?
That
Unless
part.
you come with, like, okay, unless you come with one of the ones to where it's like, all right, boom, you gave them that statistically did the right numbers. You good. Like, you could hold off about till next year because the first 2 went crazy. But my dude, if you doing this, why not drop every quarter? Like, I went here, I just dropped again and went here. All right, y'all, fuck it. Let's rock out the next 2 quarters. Boom, boom. It just makes sense.
Right.
It just makes sense business wise. I don't understand why.
Well, you here now, man.
Ain't my money.
But that's the beauty about being independent. You can do what you
Oh yeah,
want.
this me. Like this me. Like I dropped Hand Hearts, and nigga, 2.5 weeks later, I for 509. This song, people just kept the interaction on my Instagram and the interaction that I sent the songs to people was getting a little too much feedback, more than the normal to me. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm finna drop it. I'm YouTube, drop that bit. I'm like, oh, that bit went crazy. They like, I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm finna just drop.
Keep that shit
I'm finna
going.
just drop. Like, here y'all go. Y'all can have plenty of it.
Can't wait for it, man.
I know, right? This is
Can't wait
exciting.
for it, man. We're very happy for you, man. This
I
is exciting.
I appreciate it. I
Appreciate
really do.
you, man. And again, congratulations to you on, all your success. You made it this far, and clearly the future is still brighter. So
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, man. For real, man. I appreciate y'all got some good shit going over here, man. Nice space, man. I see what y'all got
man, we
going on
kicking
too.
it, man. Shout out to Icon Studios,
yes.
man. You know the vibe. Shout
Shout
out
out to Sig
Yes, that's
behind.
it. You know what I'm saying? Real
Sig,
Sig, you know what I'm saying?
Mandatory.
For sure. So one thing about Infinite Vibes before we wrap,
Yeah.
we always like to encourage our guests to provide positive words of affirmation. Now, you done dropped a lot of gems.
Yeah.
So what are some more vibes that you could provide to the people? Seddy,
Hold on, man.
go ahead.
I love that you write your stuff down.
Yeah, I do
That's
too.
so essential.
For real, yeah. Write it down.
love the
Write it. Make it
notes.
plain.
There we go. Where it's at?
Make it plain. Make it plain.
That new, what's that thread? I've been going crazy on that one.
The
Oh, yeah,
thread,
Threads. Shout out to
crazy.
Threads. Death to Twitter. Nah. Threads, I have been going
I can
crazy.
see that happening too.
Nah,
yeah.
everybody making that.
This would be a good gym for you to, I feel like y'all to move with. I said I'd rather have memories of you than to put up with the present you, in all honesty. So that go with relationships, that go with business, that go with anything in life. If it ain't making you feel how it made you feel in the beginning, make it a memory instead of putting up with it. Like, put it in the past instead of putting up with it so you can move on in the future and be like, learn from it.
That's a bar right there.
Yeah, I know,
Big
right?
bar.
Yeah,
So many people holding on to shit because
Big
of the.
bar.
Yeah, I like that.
And those are your words. Like,
Yeah,
you-
that's me. Okay, yeah. That's
Big
mine.
bar.
So not holding on to what it was, but more so accepting the reality.
Yeah, accept exactly for what it is and let it be what it's gonna be. It's
love
already
that.
written. Everything out here right now is already written. So just live your life. It's written. So
It's already written.
Wise
man.
words.
Wise
But-
word.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Today's show is being sponsored and presented by
yeah.
Strive and Prosper
Where you put that?
over
Oh,
there
yeah.
because we believe that you're going to continue to strive and prosper.
yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? So we had to bless you with some
Had to
gear.
bless you with some gear. Shout out to
Yes.
Strive and Prosper.
Yes. So which size are you? Because I don't know. You medium or large? Which one?
I like baggy swaggy so large, but medium depending on the fit.
You on the feet. So you can have both of them if you want to.
Oh, man.
You know what
It's
I'm
you,
saying?
yeah. You the guest.
Yeah.
Yeah, for you.
This is out for you. Strive and Prosper.
Strive and
Independent
Prosper.
brand.
Yeah.
Doing big
Brand, I
things.
appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all go out, Strive and Prosper, man.
Hey.
Absolutely, man.
Thank you.
Please give our listeners your social media. Let them know how to get in contact with you, big dog.
Everything Seddy Hendrinx on all streaming platforms. I love y'all on the way. The EP of the summer is finna drop. Hand Hearts out right now. 509 out right now. Florida Boy the label. Gang gang.
Florida boy. Y'all got y'all one. Florida, another legend on the
Yes.
way. Infinite Vibes, Moran, the man. Top floor B-Lex. Seddy Hendrinx is in the building.